Well, hello, hello, hello. Trying to account for audio issues. Apparently I'm going to need to restart the stream on my phone. Alright. And restarting the stream on my phone again. Now? How about now? My phone has failed me. But I'm seeing a woo in the chat, indicating a successful launch. Oh good. I'm so sorry. I don't know what that issue is. I was realizing as I was uploading some of these past episodes to the YouTubes that it has been happening and is probably destroyed. Oh, so much footage. Let me know if it starts jittering again. Give it a stern talking to, or scorn it. I'm not sure what I was trying to say. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Seems like every other month or so, I develop a brand new and equally hard to troubleshoot audio issue for no reason. I would like, in a perfect world, to continue streaming through the console because it just makes it so easy. Not only on this side to stream with no additional equipment, but then it uploads directly from Twitch to the YouTube side quite easily. And if I add in like a broadcaster or whatever, I'd have to use OBS on my desktop side, a capture card, that's the word I'm looking for. It might solve some of these issues, but then it makes the entire thing much more complicated. If I could ever perhaps break free from my closet setup and have a bit more of a professional sitch, that would be worth looking into, but until then, I dearly appreciate your patience in my amateurish antics. It is incredibly appreciated. Liara, I just had to acknowledge you. Gorgeous as ever. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check out some more secret dossiers that, as an upstanding commander of a quasi-military family, I shouldn't be looking at these. This is criminal. But it's also fun. It's like a little bit of gossip, a little bit of tea. OBS might solve some issues, but will without a doubt cause many more. Yes, that is what I fear. I'm all for the simple setup. So we looked at all of Miranda's files, sans her medical information, which I will keep private, Miranda. Morton Solis, Professor, previously attached to Solarian Special Tasks Group, and a hell of a job he did at it. Impressive credentials. Modifications to genophage re-established 99.9% death rate among Krogan births. Good job. Current work with Shepard. Obvious atonement attempt. Yeah, hell yeah. What do we got? STG mission report. Project Firebreak. I think it's still way better than some other capture software. It's the only one I found that has great VR capture plugins, too. Ooh. I've always wanted to indulge in the virtual world. Or the, three-dimensional virtual world. But then you guys would have to see all my sick little human fingers in the frame. Ugh. Ugh. My digitally recreated sick little human fingers. Drop 16. Weirlock Clan Trading Center, Tuchanka. Turian patrol ship Indomitable contacted by assisting distraction team. Indomitable breaks position in Krogan DMZ to render assistance. STG vessel Veshok 16 enters through gap in sensor coverage. Touchdown and landing. Commander Kiraihe performs final review of drop parameters. Kiraihe? Mission Specialist Solis. You cutie. Suggests change to plan. When informed that plan will not be changing unless parameters shift, Specialist Solis suggests Commander Kiraihe has foreign obstruction in his cloaca. in cloaca. Good suggestion. I mean, it's worth checking out. Operative Rentola detects incoming Wehrlock scouts. Scouts neutralized. Rentola treated for minor injuries. Where? None of my business, really. After assisting, Specialist Solus asks if failure to land undetected constitutes parameter shift. Commander Kirahi suggests operation may proceed as planned. Specialist Solus suggests cloacal obstruction is in fact Kirahi's cranium. You have your head lodged deep. Team leaves Veshok 16 and proceeds toward primary drop point of Wehrlock Agri-Center. Wehrlock Agri-Center reached. Team splits, with distraction team led by Operative Rentola drawing Wehrlock scouts from area. Primary team disables solar array. Wehrlock workers... It's so much fun to say, but now it's fatiguing my tongue. Leave Agri-Center to repair solar array. Primary team enters Agri-Center. Mission Specialist Solus performs water and soil tests to ensure proper payload dispersal, assisted by Specialist Malon. Distraction team breaks radio silence, informs primary team that Wehrlock group returning. I forgot to readjust my camera, I'm just now realizing. Though it's relatively fine. Wehrlock group returning. Specialist Solus asks whether this constitutes parameter shift. Keep at it, buddy. Commander Kirahi suggests that Specialist Solus is in fact a walking cloaca and restates importance of holding the line. Wehrlock team arrives at Agri-Center and initiates close quarters combat. Ooh, ah, poo, pow. Poo. What happened in that frame? Operatives Jiren and Coral killed. Specialist Malon and Operatives Hishao and Shanok seriously injured. Wehrlock team killed in entirety. Last member prevented from broadcasting alarm due to Specialist Solus stabbing Wehrlock guard through the eye with pitchfork, sustaining injuries to face and right cranial horn in process. Hello. It is so nice to see you. You absolutely made it in time for a stream. And a cheers to you all. How was your work weekend going, sir? Scoing. May or may not have found a big issue that's going to cause some waves on Monday. Ooh, I hope you have your surfboard ready. Oh, hello, it's so nice to see you. Been forever since you've been able to be here. I agree, but not in an accusatory manner. It's welcome. It's so nice to see you there. Reference document that people have been asking or using to write up parts is referencing specs that no longer exist. I had to point out that the document people were using says at the very top, do not use if contradicts customer specs. Somebody's getting a stern talking to. I'm glad you found it. I recommend a raise. A thick raise. I don't know if this helps it go through, but I think it does, so... Alright. Yes, injuries to the face, blah blah blah. Distraction team arrives to provide relief. Commander Kirahi notes parameter shift, suggests Rentola take injured team members back to ship, while he and remainder of team attempt to hit secondary drop point. Despite injuries to face and head, Specialist Solus refuses to return to ship. So that's how he got his... his little horn. His horny sitch. I'm sad now. Refuses to return to ship, noting need for soil and water analysis at secondary site. Kirahi suggests Solus is one tough cloaca. I've never, in all my days, said the word cloaca so many times back to back, but I'm enjoying it deeply. Specialist... shouldn't have said it like that. Malon, greatly distressed by discovery that Agri-Center was staffed by female Krogan, including guards killed and attacked. Specialist Solus calms colleague and provides sedative. Specialist Malon, that was a blowgun? I want to specify. I didn't pantomime it well, and don't make gifs of that. Specialist Malon returns to ship with other injured team members. Active team finishes disposal of bodies, hydrochloric acid no doubt, and heads for secondary drop point, Wehrlock Hospital. Active team infiltrates hospital undetected. Specialist Solus determines chemical makeup of soil and water fall within necessary parameters. Payload dispersed into water and food, you monsters. Active team returns to ship. Specialist Solus declines treatment, insists on providing additional care for Hishao, Shenok, and Malon. Specialist Malon makes formal protest, suggesting actions against female Krogan violate mission parameters of maintaining population levels without negatively impacting culture. Specialist Solus requests protests be stricken from record due to Malon's injured condition. But Malon has a point. Make gifts, he says. No, I said the opposite. No, it's done. They're out there. Damn it all. All right. Protest stricken from the record. Commander Kirahi concurs. Malon given additional sedatives. Unconscious for remainder of operation. There's so many more gifts. Protest stricken from submitted copy of report. That's sad. But we still know about it. STG vessel Veshok 16 lifts off, departing through existing sensor gap. Mission complete, and Krogan babies everywhere will never see the sky. Bibliography. Published works. Treatment modalities utilizing redundant nervous systems, dispersal vectors in compromised ecosystems, genetic consequence, resequencing methods to prevent tissue cloning, cross-species contamination and xenoplague potential, testing modalities for Varen and Pyjax. Pyjax, disease and population stability? Or is that another title? Disease and population stability. Indoctrination progression and mental degradation classified. Morden, have you been studying the Geth indoctrination? Biological vectors and social effect, second stage viral manipulation and modification, threat potential analysis, Turian, human, Asari, Batarian. Production credits. Ooh. The Pirates of Penzance, Interspecies Community Theater as Major General Stanley. God, I would pay so many credits to go back in time and be there. Iolantha? I'm probably mispronouncing that. Iolanth. Or is it? No, it can't be. As Lord Chancellor, Hamlet, Interspecies Edition, as Polonius. Science Fun Today, as himself, guest. Science Round Table, Rights of the Patient, as himself, guest. The Facts of Faith, as himself. A surveillance transcript from his medical clinic on Omega. Patient, I can't. Dr. Morden Solis, call. Dr. Daniel Abrams, damn it. Time of death, 2217. Need to remove body, sanitize area. Not that sanitation matters. Same plague, still no need to risk further infection. How can you... Shouldn't we do something for him? Why? Batarian belief in afterlife involves soul leaving body through eyes. Treatment of corpse unimportant by cultural standards, unless eyes removed by enemies. Very insulting. But we just lost another patient. Yes, more patients than time. Impossible to save everyone. Go crazy if you try. So save who you can. Move on. Save more if we hurry. I'm not doing a very good Morden Solis impression. We shouldn't be in here waiting for people to come to us. We should be out there getting medicine to them. I can go. No, pointless. Already more than enough patients here. Can't risk combat with Vorcha or gangs. Better to save those who make effort to come to us. Assistant. Doctor? There are blue suns outside, and they're mooning us. I mean, they're asking for all the humans to come out. They should be called blue moons. Of course. Expected as much. Losing to Vorcha. Need to establish dominance. We'll speak with them. Daniel, remove corpse. Get next patient. Still more to save. Something so funny about remove corpse. Sound of footsteps. Solus leaves. Solus. Assistant. The crossover I've been waiting for. He's not going to turn us over to them, is he? I don't think so. Listen, when he gets back, tell him I took some of the cure. I'm going to go out and help. But... It's a weird thing to call Daniel. Just tell him. Sound of footsteps. Abrams leaves. Assistant, you can't... Oh my God! What's going on? I don't think they were themselves getting shot. Again, I've pantomimed it poorly. Sound of footsteps. Solus returns. The dread wolf. His back draped in finery. Silken finery. Oh God, I can't wait to rip it off of him onto my bedroom floor. Morden Solus. Get up. Danger has passed. Blue Suns didn't expect resistance. Foolish of them. Won't make that mistake again. No chance to, I suppose. Because they're dead. Please, up. I need you to bring in next patient. Wait. Medical supplies missing. Corpse not removed. Where is Daniel? Assistant. He said went into slums, trying to help those too sick to come in. Yes, that was a long ellipses. Morden Solus. His decision. Hope he lives. Can't help him now. Too busy. Bring in next patient. Sorry you had to hear that. Unnecessary sniff. Morden. Alright. Jacob Taylor. Ex-Alliance soldier, biotic training, thick pecs, despite solid service history, clearly placed on Shepard's team primarily for stabilizing elements of personality. He is quite stabilizing. Or do they mean the other way around? That they've placed him here to stabilize elements of his personality? Either way, I'm glad. Workout routine. Most recent workout stats. Probably having a down day. Crunches, 300. Side crunches, 250 per side. That's 300 total. Wait. Squat thrusts, 300. Leg lifts, 250. Leg lifts weighted, 125. Half sit-ups, 600. Well, that explains the thick pecs. Most popular workout entertainment. This is the spy data I'm here for. Blasto, the jellyfish stings. The making of Blasto, the jellyfish stings. Old Yeller, Centennial Remastered Edition. Asari Confessions 26. True Blue. Don't you mean True Azure? Military Correspondence. February 19th. 19th. Okay, tongue. 2184. Mr. Jacob Taylor. Tower 2, Bachrecht Ward. Bachdret. We'll get there. Citadel. Dear Mr. Taylor, it was with great regret that I learned of your resignation from the Alliance military. In your many years of thickly packed service, you have proven yourself an exemplary Marine. You have been an invaluable asset to the Alliance military, and we will miss your expertise and loyalty. I'm sorry I'm objectifying you, Jacob. I'm sorry. It is for this reason that I am prepared to offer you a promotion to the rank of First Lieutenant, along with the corresponding raise in pay grade. Money, money, money! He didn't say that. That's not part of the transcript. I would welcome you as an addition to my company. I hope that you will give my offer due consideration, and I personally, intimately, look forward to your response. Colonel Hashim Banks. Cole. 1st Earth Division Special Forces, Alliance Military. Personal correspondence. From, or to, Jacob. From Ronald. Son. If you're reading this, then I'm gone. With the inherent dangers of these missions, it seems foolish not to have some letter like this ready, so I'm sending this before we get too far from our last relay. I remember the look on your face when I left. You wanted to ask me not to go, but you didn't. You've grown to be a wise young man with a strong sense of duty. I wish I could take credit for that, but it has more to do with who you are than anything I taught you. The truth is, I haven't been around enough. And if you're reading this, then I'm never going to have the chance to fix that. My job is an important one, but a man can't hide behind the pressures of work. This was to be my last trip. Easy for me to say now, I know. But the money from this expedition would have let me settle down with you and your mother to carve out some kind of peaceful, quiet life, far away from the pressures of space. And there are several. Before I left, you were talking about joining the Alliance. I hope you find the same kind of peace and camaraderie with your team that I've found on the Gurn's back. I love you, son, and I'm proud of the man you've become. I wish I could have told you that one last time. Love, Dad. Ronald, we shouldn't have been reading that letter. That was private. Jack. Abnormal biotic powers. Archived combat footage compares favorably with Pragia Facility's expected results, easily manipulated through emotional impairment created by severe abuse and confinement during childhood. I wish I never had to read that sentence. You're terrible. You're a terrible person. Extranet log. Note. Subject 0 avoids the Normandy's extranet connection and works off of a private Omni-tool line. Smart. Search of Citadel Newsnet archives. Cerberus and Pragia, Telton, Cerberus and Telton. Cerberus doctors, Elusive Man, Miranda Lawson. Citadel Newsnet archives, Galactic History, the last decade. Signed up on Citadel Newsnet forums, username and password. Video of Geth attack on Eden Prime. Video of Geth attack on Citadel. Video of Commander Shepard twerking in the shower. What? Spectre inauguration. Closed after 12 seconds. Don't need to see any more of this bureaucratic filth. Video of the crash of the first Normandy. Well, that's the good stuff. Video of Alliance vessel escape pod procedures, mass relay locations map, major shuttle ports on Citadel worlds, major shuttle ports in Terminus systems. Almost sounds like she's trying to escape from the ship. Travel warnings. List of Citadel no-flight zones. Banned from Citadel Newsnet forums, excessive and repeated swearing, derogatory comments, inflammatory comments, and circumventing the WorkSafe filters. She said a naughty. Signed up for Galactic Champion Poker, 2100. Played Galactic Champion Poker for 15 minutes. Banned from Galactic Champion Poker. Altercation with other players, chat room moderators, see audio transcript JJXP. Used commercial VI program to wipe extranet history. How do I have it if she used such a program? Liara, you are good. Intercepted message transmission. I'm not sure if this is stuff Liara collected. Having said that, or if these were existing Shadow Broker records. Intercepted message. Dear Jack Whelan, no doubt, not. Thank you for your submission to Galactic Poetry Monthly. Jack, we regret that we are unable to use your submission at this time. Galactic Poetry Monthly generally focuses on metered verse, and you may wish to check our guidelines before submitting again. The text of your submission. Oh, this is very private. I feel bad, but we're gonna read it. My soul burns with a fire of darkness, quenched only in the pain of loneliness. I hold my breath, waiting until spots appear black as the past and fill my lungs with lies of hope. I mark myself black and jagged to cover the scars that make me a monster. A warning. This is not a place of honor. No esteemed dead are buried here. Publish it. It's a masterpiece. You publish it now. Helios Medical Facility. Tapped for possible Cerberus involvement. Dr. Castor Oil. I'm so sorry. These things. There's so much about prenatal element 0 exposure that we don't understand. Unidentified woman. But no, she was fine. She was fine and happy. You just told me she needed a checkup. How dare they? It happened quickly. We were unable to bring her back. You just said she needed a checkup. How did this happen? I'm very sorry. I want to see her. That wasn't good. That wasn't a good emotional level. Let me try that again. I want to see her. We'll work on it. No, ma'am. Believe me. After what the seizures did to the poor child's body, you don't. I don't... How did this happen? We don't know. I'll be honest, this isn't the first infant we've lost this way. Why? God, why? I can't quite get it. I'm making a mockery of this poor woman's pain. And these monsters who stole her baby. We're working on treatments. The government doesn't put much effort into it, though. Don't want to interfere with their biotic recruitments. Sons of bitches, those sons of bitches. Listen, this may not be the right time, but if you'd be willing to let us study your baby's body... We can do some tests. That's a hard thing to say. You want to keep her? I don't want another family to go through what you went through. Okay. Yes, whatever helps. Thank you so much. For your baby's body, The nurse will have you sign a few forms. I'm so sorry, ma'am. Unidentified woman leaves at this point. Open a secure channel. Authorization 3362. I was doing an accent before. Yes, it's me. I've got a candidate. Yes, highest potential I've seen in years. No, the family has been dealt with. Send a team from Prasia ASAP. Can we go there immediately? Let's put a priority on Jack's loyalty quests, because I want to shoot that guy right in the face. Right in his face. Both nostrils. Zaid. Founder of the Blue Suns. Lost leadership of the Suns through lack of mooning, interpersonal skills, and political judgment. High mission success rate, even after near-death experience. Has completed several missions offered by agents. Involvement of the Shadow Broker in these missions withheld. Bougie Canadian villain doctor vibes. Take that as a huge compliment. I know, imagine him with a curled mustache, and it is greasy. No doubt. No doubt quite greasy. Alright, what do we got, Zaid? Partial transcript of conversation recorded on the Normandy's lower decks. If we were in Australia, that'd be a naughty sentence. Zaid Masani. So this hotshot Turian moves in by the door, ignores my hand signal, and gets hit straight through the visor. Kelly Chambers. Oh my! It's like he was expecting slavers to hand out business cards instead of bullets. Was he all right? The Turian? Nah, sniper took his head clean off. Oh dear. Right. It all went to shit after that. We jammed their radio equipment, but the slavers got off a shuttle that came back with a bomb. But they were keeping people in that camp. Well, sure, they'd lose some credits, but there's always another civilian transport in the terminus systems. So I'm beginning to realize. What did you do? I got the hell out. We killed their captain and the guards like we were hired. I figured the merc flying the shuttle wouldn't be dumb enough to blow up his own base once we left. What happened? The Blood Pack always did like them incredibly goddamn stupid. They blew it up. You maniacs. A personal note written by Masani to himself after being approached by Cerberus. Excuse me. He writes in a coding system that's popular among Terminus Systems mercs. See entry 15 for the non-deciphered text. This could be it. If this elusive man's money goes through... You can rely on elusive man's money. It's time to get serious about buying a property. Aww. Trying to settle down, Zaid? Gotta narrow it down to a place I can stand for more than a year. That's the problem. Elysium? Only if the Alliance gets serious about taking out the Batarians in the Verge, so not in my lifetime. Ilium's an easy place for a man to disappear, whether he wants to or not. I think I'll pass. Earth, still too bloody crowded. Beckenstein? Decent weather, good food, mostly human. Good choice if I can stay under the radar. Eden Prime, best garden world in the galaxy, but nothing's rebuilt but the farms. Hell, maybe I should just buy a ship full of explosives and commit suicide by Omega. Easiest retirement plan I've come up with so far. Pretty cheap, too. Pretty cheap. That's very relatable to me, somehow. You could move, and go through all the trouble of moving and finding a place that doesn't suck to move to, or you just kill yourself. It's really 50-50 in my mind, yeah. Former CSEC officer. Exceptional Garrus, of course. Exceptional tactic and team-building skills. Leadership potential overshadowed by Shepard. Unlikely to fully develop under Shepard's command. Ow. That hurts my feelings deeply. I want you to fly, Garrus. I want you to fly like an eagle. Kill list. Noted criminal deaths on Omega. Rihesh Shurta, gang leader, headshot. Selkit Shiriran, gang enforcer, headshot. Kron Harga, gunshot wounds to all extremities and primary organs. Whew. Rifle butt fracture to face. Butt fracture. Third-degree burns to most of body due to an explosive crate. Didn't that Merc pilot he was bad-mouthing do something very similar? I guess so. Didn't think he was stupid enough to put a bomb on his ship. Anyway, I'm gonna go buy a ship and put a bomb on it. Har Urek, saboteur, suffocation. His environmental suit malfunctioned. Gus Williams. Aw, Gus. Headshot. Thralog Mirki Eat. Red sand dealer. Chemical overdose. Direct contact with all four eyes. It stings. Zel Einek Nar Helash. Viral specialist. Serial killer. Does that mean he died of a cough? Or whoever wrote this article is just like, I'm not going to even tell you. Visor specs. Targeting visor. Custom. Unique model, based on Kuwashi frame. Magnification of up to 100 times. Integrated target tracing. Optional wind/gravity compensation solutions. Sonar. Radar. Thermal and EM targeting capable. Monitors biofeedback on target within 10 meters to detect heart rate fluctuations. Does that mean he can tell when people are lying? And changes to breath pattern. Standard council races only. I should be very honest with Garrus. Can detect and measure biotic fields up to 100 meters away and provide optimized firing solution to collapse kinetic barriers and skulls. Optional kill timer. Can track number of enemies taken down by self or suit-synced team members in a given time period. Just giving himself little challenges? That sounds great. I got 1 minute on the clock. Let's see how many people we can kill amongst the three of us. For no reason. Armor Hotlink provides back tracing of incoming fire and corrects for micro-refraction of outgoing shots through kinetic barrier. Audio Link plays music per user request. Top 5 choices during a firefight. Die for the Cause, the Turian Imperial Anthem. Very patriotic of you. Fire in the Courtyard. Soundtrack, Fleet and Flotilla. Bang Bang Boom from the Club Kicks dance mix. Hurt Me Deeper from the Best of Expel 10 dance mix. Blue Azure from the Vania soundtrack? Is that a rather saucy Asari film? Played in only the back alleyest of theaters? 10 names carved into frame. Irash, Monteague, Mirin, Grundan Krul, Melanis, Ripper, Sensat, Vortash, Butler, Jeeves, no doubt, Weaver, additional name carved and subsequently burned out, Sedonis. Gonna have to get him some vengeance there. Alright, just a couple more. Thank you for bearing with me. This is all fascinating information. Samara, Asari Justicar. Rigidity of Justicar code makes her movements and mission outcomes predictable. Mother to 3 Ardat Yakshi, one of which remains wanted for murder in Citadel space. Makes me wonder about the Ardat Yakshi we're chasing. Transmission log. Samara, I have called you together to ask something of you. It is not a small thing, but it is for the best. Ryla, Falere, are you receiving this? Quite well. No, mother. Ryla. It's kind of weird speech pattern. We're in a common room. Her communicator's too near the door. Try now, mother. Well, this news would be best delivered in person, but I am not allowed to travel before tomorrow. I have something I must do. It is hazardous, and thus I must do it alone. What do you mean, hazardous? Tomorrow I take the oath of solitude. It is to prepare me for the other oaths, but it means... You what? It is an oath required of all who... I know what it means, mother. I'm 42 years old. I have heard of Justicars. Then, do you understand why I must do it? No. The life of a Justicar is dangerous. I will make enemies, and they would seek to use you. That I understand. What is not clear is why you do this in the first place. Is it not enough that we live 100 light-years away from you in a dank fortress, that we have no communicator of our own, but must use this communal one? Do you know what it means to us to hear your voice? I am sorry, Falere. And now you take that away? That is wounding, but it is the truth. I wish there was some other path. And you called us instead of coming to see us. If I came to see you, I would never leave. You know what that would mean. Is she that terrible, mother? Is she so much of a menace that you would deny us ever seeing you, ever hearing your voice again? My dear, I cannot lose her on the world and pretend I owe her victims nothing. Her crimes are my crimes. In time you may see as I do. Time is a weak salve for a fresh wound. Please, do not let anger ruin this. We will have our lives to contemplate the pain and loss. Can we not see from one another's eyes just for a moment? Falere? I don't want to lose you, mother. Not over someone as small as Mirala, or whatever she calls herself now. And Ryla, you have been silent. Are you in accord? I can only say I will yearn for you, too. Surely you have more than that. Is this the only way you will have any righteousness, mother? It will let me live a just life. Then the goddess forbid I take it from you. Ryla terminates call. She loves you, mother. She did not say it, but she does. And you? Can you understand why I must do this? Catch her. Just catch her. Falere terminates call. Family issues. It's putting all kinds of pressure on these loyalty missions. It's always a bit sad when you go around collecting them and then you're like, I really, really would like to go see my father or track down my criminal daughter now, please. And then you're like, okay, maybe in about 20 hours after I collect some more ship upgrades. I'm like, no, this is really important to you, and we should get a move on. Possessions bequeathed by Justicar Samara. Large goods. That's a bit forward. Oh, I see, the furniture. 4-bedroom home on Thesia. Furniture and household appliances. Elkos Sapphire family skycar. Vroom vroom. Clothing and jewelry. Approximately 20 outfits. Intimate negligees. Dancing dresses, a bond ceremony gown, bond ceremony bracelet, hollow locket, images of bond mate, children, reprogrammable. That's sad. It's a sad distinction. Baby and children clothing, various. One moment. All this talking makes my nostrils run. Hello, welcome back. I'm sorry you had to come back for just that comment. But it's nice to see you. Why hasn't he carved the Normandy's cruise names? I take that personally. I'm guessing what he was carving were like his arch nemeses that he's killed. But I still kind of take that personally. I'm not important enough for him to kill. is the I'm 42, the Asari equivalent of I'm 16, Mom? Probably, yeah. Miscellaneous goods. Lifetime Ceres Fitness membership pass. It shows first place trophy, Amateur Skyball League, vid and novel library, various, primarily smut, photo albums, various, sculpture of Samara and bondmate, personalized Happy Birthday Mom travel mug with photo of Samara and children, handle cracked and repaired, some glue marks visible. The carved names of the people from his crew on Omega, the ones that died. And he scratched out Sidonis because Sidonis betrayed him. I was thinking of it in the wrong way. That makes much more sense. And I'm sorry. I'm spreading misinformation like a naughty muskrat. Thank you for setting me straight. So yes, I am offended. Why is my name not on there? In time, we'll get him to come around. Memorial sphere and a birthing creche. At least it wasn't a birthing crepe. Talizora vas Normandy, yes. Mechanic and engineer. Typical Quarian investment in species future instead of personal advancement. Very selfless, Tali. You genius. Father's work useful in widening tensions between Geth and Quarian races. Message chain. To Shadow Broker. I know you don't know me. I'm the daughter of Admirable... Well, he is. Admiral Rail Zora, and I've run into trouble on my pilgrimage. I was investigating a disabled Geth and found a recording that seems to indicate that a spectre named Saren is working with the Geth. He has betrayed the Council and is working for some group called the Reapers. I am on the Citadel now, but Saren's people are after me. This is too big for me to deal with. I'm willing to offer you the information in exchange for protection. Are you interested? To Tali from Shadow Broker. I'm interested, and you were smart to come to me. I should probably say it like the Shadow Broker.
I'm interested.
I can't. I have an enforcer on the Citadel named Fist. He can protect you. Give him the information and let him get you someplace safe. To Shadow Broker from Tali. No deal. Saren has turned too many people against me. If we're doing this, I want to meet you in person. I can't trust anybody else. To Tali from Shadow Broker. Understood?
I'll meet you in person. Fist will set it up.
Will he? Will he? To Fist from Shadow Broker. I'm forwarding you the intel on a Quarian named Talizora. She wants a meeting, and she's got valuable intel. Get her someplace safe, and avoid any intelligence channels. Spectre Saren Arterius is after her. When you get the intel, kill the Quarian, you sack of crap, and any of our operatives who had access to the data. This information cannot be compromised. Top-level security. You'll be compensated for the loss of any of your people. I'm really glad that we shot the Shadow Broker in his stupid little multiple-eyed face. To Shadow Broker from Tali. Your agent was compromised. He tried to sell me out to Saren. I've turned the information over to a Human Alliance commander named Shepard. Stop it. She mentioned me. That's... Oh, and I think I've got all the protection I need. Thank you for your offer, and I hope this does not affect any future exchanges. To Tali, from SB. Of course. I apologize for Fist's behavior, as you well should. Should you... Should you ever change your mind, I'd be more than happy to offer you my personal protection. Please contact me. Why can I not speak anymore? I'm just thinking about Fists. Please contact me at your earliest convenience. Keystroke log. Tali, what have you been searching for on the interwebs? Begin new message. Dear Sen and Heshesh Jorin, I am... erase line. To the parents of Mir Jorin Vas... erase line. My name is Talizora Vasnima, and I led the unit where your son was killed on Haestrom. Partial line erase. I Led the unit on Haestrom where your son died. Partial line erase. Unit on Haestrom where Mirjoran died. Save progress. I didn't know Mirjoran well, but he seemed like a good soldier and a brave young erase line. I didn't get the chance to know Mir very well, but erase line. I only served with Mir for a short time, but I was impressed by his bravery and his commitment to his people. Save progress. He died so that I could erase. He saved me at the sacrifice of his... He gave his life to get data that the Admiralty Board felt was partial line erase. To get data that will one day bring us back to Homeworld. I don't know if that helps. But back to Homeworld, and we all honor his sacrifice. I regret... I'm sorry for your... I understand what you must be... Save draft and exit. Oh, darling. She's trying. She's trying. Kasumi Goto. Skilled break-and-enter specialist, ready for a B&D, sentimental, impulsive risk-taker, investigate lover's death, and connection to alliance scandal. Poetry. Anonymous poems. Haiku by Kasumi. Breathless, glinting skin, muscles working in rhythm, cloaked desire watches. Looking at me now, his indifferent eyes smile. I am a puddle. I'm just now catching on to the last line. Beautiful and good, punishing with his kindness. Jacob is perfect. Oh, Kasumi, let's get you two crazy kids together. How about a little dinner date in the mess, huh? From Kasumi Goto to Matthew Pellery, Blue Suns, Omega. I understand from my sources that you are looking to expand your collection of antiquities. These are the items I currently have in inventory. I was originally commissioned to obtain them, but when payment was not forthcoming, they became mine. The prices on all items are open to negotiation. In your case, I may prefer favors over credits, what with the B&D and all, but please use this same secure channel to respond. Inventory. Domed ceremonial headdress. Batarian. Da Vinci. Mona Lisa. Human. How dare you! That's one of our most priceless small postcard-sized works of art. Complete works of esteemed poet Zeso Thalvasranak, Quarian. The Koh-i-Noor diamond, loose, human. Turian battle spike, approximately 3,000 years old, origin unknown, believed to be one of two, but missing its pair. Turian battle spike. Is that like Madonna had, or... I'm having trouble picturing it. Thane Krios, Drell Assassin, achieved top ranks in Hanar training programs, responsible for the 1-hour massacre on Omega. Advanced Keprel syndrome makes neutralization a low priority. Kill methods. Human, he likes to approach from the rear. Check the shoulder to prevent turning, hands to chin and base of skull, neck snap. Alternate, check and grab shoulder, arm around throat, grip jaw, single arm neck snap. Even better. Don't need both hands. Asari, approach from the front, throat punch to collapse airway, arm control lock to neutralize biotics, advanced hip throw, grip chin and scalp, neck snap. Alternate, warp field on biotic barrier, step fast, kick to back, fast, step past even, kick to back of leg to collapse knee, step in with knee to spine, grip chin and scalp, and you know the rest. You know the rest. Turian. Side approach. Right. Low kick to knee, grab arm and pull into broken leg lock as Turian leg stiffens in pain response, i.e. finger stab under jaw if unarmored, or I. Grab head fringe, neck snap. Alternate front approach, paired punches to vulnerable plates just below eyes, drop elbow to collarbone, front leg sweep while vaulting over target, spinning neck snap. Beginning to think he's got a type. He likes to listen to the crunchy sounds. Krogan, top approach, Whoa. Double strike to eye ridge. Slide down between blinded target's rising arms. Precision nerve strike to throat. Secondary nerve strike to counter blood rage. Quad kick to bend target. Grip each side of skull. Running, leaping, spinning next. Next. He always finds a way. And it's funny because he 100% neck snapped the one lady we've watched him personally assassinate. He cannot help himself. Alternate kill method for Krogan. Bomb. Medical report. Dr. Chakwas. Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad spying on Dr. Chakwas. She has doctor-patient confidentiality, and that's a big thing to violate. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it, Dr. Chakwas. Okir's vat... Come on now, mouth. Okir's vat bred prototype grunt. Threat to continuation of genophage, likely minimal, but leak knowledge and location of perfect Krogan to Solarian Special Tasks Group. What? How dare you? Morden, did you know about this? Your buddies are coming to kill our grunt. He's just a little baby. He's fresh out the tank. Recent extranet activity. Krogan history. Great Wars. Genophage. Slightly misspelled, but close enough. Krogan victories. Okir. Great generals. Tuchanka. Not Rex. I like that one. Not. Battlemaster Shepard. Commander Shepard Normandy. Animal fights. Large predators. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Earth lizard. Rex. Dinosaurs. He's so cute. He just wants to look at dinosaurs all day. On the internet. Recent terminal activity. Battlemaster humans. Earth humans. Human history. Earth wars. Downloaded 6.1 terabytes of news footage. Human general historical conflict. Search warrior humans. Great humans. Honored humans. Great storytellers. Human. War stories. Human writers. Human Homer, Kipling, Hemingway. He downloaded a bunch of Ernest Hemingway, some audiobooks. The sun also rises, for whom the bell tolls. A farewell to arms, the old man and the sea. And then he searched for sharks. Grunt, you're so precious. Please take care of yourself. Catalog order. Ultra Black Ops Mega Catalog. I'm gonna get some tactical cargo shorts. Purchase a case of premium engine oil. The Madness of Sacrifice. The unauthorized biography of Warlord Okir. Purchase economy box of Fish Dog Food Factory Tasty Bites. I'm gonna need a pallet of that. When fauna attacks. But tax is hot fish spice. To go with his tasty bites, no doubt. Vania? Is that salacious Asari film? Asari Confessions 26, True Blue? It sure is. Fornax Special Spotlight, Krogan Edition. Captain Cosmic action figures. Gar, the Krogan Battlemaster, with real smash your enemies action. He's just looking at dinosaurs and eating tasty bites and looking at sharks and playing with his action figures. I gotta go give him a hug. I gotta go give him a big, big hug. Alright. Did we read this part last time? Yes, we did. We read the cover letter. Let's dive into Cerberus. Activity highlights. We're almost done. Thank you for bearing with me. A manifesto published. Facility on Pragia, I'm not sure how. Constructed. Subject 0, born. CDR Holdings, purchased. Terra Nova Commonwealth Bank, purchased. Infiltration of human media begins, specializing in extrasolar news. Constant Times, Scott Examiner, Nascent Galactic Broadcasting Corporation. Project Doorway makes forgery of Council Standard Metacards and Identitags. What? Possible, allowing agents unrestricted movements. Freedom. Scott Examiner destroys credibility of Vera Safin, front-runner for Prime Minister of Systems Alliance. Leak to Galactic Broadcasting Corporation stopped by agents in place. Operatives steal antimatter from the SSV Geneva. Assignment goes wrong, but discipline holds and squad fights to the death. Sole survivor divulges little but names his sponsor, Cerberus. Recruitment increases, but stringent standards slow growth. Haribon Military Industries purchased on Terra Nova, legitimate arms contract to colonial forces, models without serial numbers produced for export to crime syndicates in Batarian space, permanent systems. Cerberus agents among humans recruited into Global Maritime Justice Organization on Trident. The assassination of 22 Solarian crime syndicate members on Trident leads to takeover of narcotics trade. Reprisals bloody but tolerable. Milky Way Foundation created to funnel money. New Dawn Pharmaceuticals purchased to begin Project Trapdoor. This is all so sketchy. Trapdoor experiments on Asari captives with Omega enkephalin to measure disruption of biotic powers. Estimate 2.5 milligrams active ingredient for each 25 kilograms of body weight. Under 7.5 milligram dose optimal to avoid detection by taste or smell. 3 to 5 Citadel standard days onset period. Powers return in 2 to 5 Citadel standard days after last dose taken. Permanent damage possible. So sorry, I've been distracted. More people should go out and look for fossils. It's fun as heck. It sounds fun as heck. I want to go look for fossils. Who wants to go with me? I'm so glad to share all of my secret spy knowledge with you guys. This is great. Nanosurgery on subject... Subject 0, successful. Omega enkephalin fails to work on appropriate receptors. Program begun to instill other Cerberus operatives with resistance to OE. Pope Clement the 16th? Rusty on my Roman numerals. Assassinated via rosary beads coated with sodium nonacetate and dimethyl sulfoxide. Death attributed to age and heart failure. He was so saggy. Replacement, Pope Leo the 14th, has eschatological beliefs in line with militarizing humanity. Forgiving attitude to Solarians regarding the Genophage proves useful for strategic alliances against Turians. Inez Simmons resigns as head of Terra Firma Party. Front-runner Claude Menoch assassinated. Charles Saraceno, much more tractable. Radium, placed inside office chair of Systems Alliance parliamentarian. Artyom Gavrikov. Gavrikov's death attributed to cancer. Emergency election, much cheaper to manipulate than normal process. Cerberus-backed candidate loses. Winning candidate approached and found susceptible to bribes. Well, it all worked out for you. You radium poisoning... Michael Moser Lang, approached by operatives in militia community. Insider information given for stock buy to provide him with funding. Contact severed, as well as several fingers, but electronic surveillance remains. Lang purchases armaments. Influx of humans into Trident political scene leads to renaming of capital with human name, New Custo. They've had a hand in everything. Electronic surveillance removed from Lang's home. Lang kills Enrique Aguilar and Ying Zhong. I'm going to attempt. Resulting approval bump for Vice President Belknap allows passage of final reform bill, allowing for increased loopholes in colony-based shell companies. Fighting among vice premiers a bonus, as Lin Yi alienates Politburo Standing Committee, and his chances of election to the Systems Alliance Parliament are dashed. This is like that part in Star Wars where they discuss trade agreements for several minutes, but we're getting through it. Which is like, you know, a good 2/3 of Star Wars. Successful acquisition of Light and Shadow Pictures, proprietary Reality Plus video editing machine. Capacity to forge photorealistic video is now unsurpassed. Matriarch Tilia Eraza? Targeted with omega enkephalin, claims of biotic superiority to non-biotics deflated once her powers fail. Voice in citizen legislature considerably diminished. Military arm creates posts on planet Binthu, which is, it's just fun to say. It's a cute name for a planet. The MSV Onyxara sabotaged. Catalyst added to metastable metallic hydrogen fuel by timer injection. Ship breaks apart during FTL. All hands aboard lost. Turian hierarchy. Hawk. Reherix Ursivus. It's like a long bunch of things that are hard to say. Turian hierarchy. Hawk. Reherix Ursivus. Killed in the process. Explosion attributed to faulty engineering. Admiral Kahoku begins investigation of suspected Cerberus activities. Competition details. Where do I get that? The Elusive Man. A profile. Cigarettes smoked today. 4. Drinks consumed today. 7. Daily Skyball score. 160. 5th consecutive perfect game. Suit worn today, Julian Vorn. Light linen blend, 2,200 thread count. Single button closure, besom chest pocket, 5 interior pockets, filled with Skittles, no doubt. 4 button cuffs, side vents, built-in protection from close-range weapons fire. And a plum? Oh, the color plum. I thought he just popped a plum, like, onto his toe. Let me finish. Onto his toe. Sexual liaisons in the past week. Sani Shalani, Ilium Entertainment's sexiest human alive. Martin Sheen, you dog. Brooke Carragher. Brooke. Why did I say it like that? Brooke. Brooke. Most likely. Carragher. Skyball champion. Vela Vicious. Fornax Dream Girl for $21.85. Stacy and Steffi Strong, the Terra Firma twins. Matriarch Trelawney, twice. Well, at least it wasn't Squire Trelawney. Messages sent today. 2. The Citadel, Ilium, Omega, Earth, Horizon, Eden Prime, Thessia, Palavan, Tuchanka, and the Migrant Fleet. He's a busy man. He's a busy man in a plum suit. And he is plumb tuckered out. Captain Bailey, also known as Saul from Battlestar Galactica, CSEC Captain, survivor of Reaper attack on the Citadel, prefers dealing with Zakara Ward's criminal element off the record. Ample blackmail material. Yeah, you get it. I just combined the two. Ample blackmail material. What do you got for me, Captain? Business correspondent. Listen up. I'm sending this out because too many of our new recruits don't get that being part of CSEC on the Citadel isn't like security on a garden planet. They want you to drill the following into their heads until they're sick of your voice. Number 1. Learn your district. Contacts don't make themselves. There is a mandatory minimum of 20 hours on foot patrol during your work week. No exceptions. Number 2. Update your translators. The Citadel gets more than 9 million tourists a week. You need to understand whether that drunk from Omega's enjoying the nightlife or telling his buddies to flank you. Number 3. Eyes are on us. Everyone from the council to your bus driver is watching the new CSEC. Yak all you want in the locker room, but remember, a mistake in uniform can get plastered over the whole damn galaxy's news network. Well, that's it for now. Come to me with any problem cases you think we need to lean on or boot out. Captain Bailey. Incoming correspondence. Citadel Newsnet. Email from his ex-wife regarding a cancelled visit to the Citadel. Oh God, he's so alone. VIP looters. The dark side of the colonies. Report from Detective Napatu Kasha on murder suspect Rose Jones. Jones is innocent. See footage. It's funny that we're like, He's investigating active cases, and the Shadow Broker's like, she's innocent. We already have proved that. Department of Citadel Rapid Transport Emergency News Bulletin regarding the cancellation of service from Zakara Ward to Tayseri Ward. Request for backup from Captain Kathim of Tayseri Ward. We just cancelled service. No backup is on the way. A note from Tayseri Ward Intendant Sonal Beresh expressing sorrow regarding the loss of officers Lambert Yungira and Bratnus Samalda to gunmen on Tayseri Ward. If only they had backup! A request from Captain Kathim to temporarily transfer 2 CSEC officers from the Citadel Zakara Ward to Tayseri Ward. Invitation from Captain Kathim to meet at the usual place, Othera's Bar and Grill, level 16 in the Zakara Ward, northeast corner booth. The Shadow Broker is good. Email from ex-wife regarding a gang member shootout and Bailey's health. Arya Tuluk, the de facto leader of Omega. 3 centuries of commando experience, aloof, paranoid, slipped into a lovely pink vest number, excellent organizational and management skills. Audio transmission. Taken on Omega in the Afterlife nightclub, private room, just after 4 a.m. The door opens and closes. You broke the door. What the... what the... Arya. Collis Enrix. Who the hell are... hey! Tone it down. Don't bother. Those shackles don't have a release catch. Enrix. You mistake me for one of your clients or something, lady? Let me out. This was very good. The Turian's been at Afterlife for a week. Usually I spot them earlier. Spot what? I know you're listening through that speaker hidden in Enrix's collar. I bet Enrix doesn't even know who he's really spying for, does he, Shadow Broker? Shadow... what? I don't know any... Wait, what are you doing? You don't play favorites, Broker. I admire that. But what I don't like is how you think anything twitches a muscle on Omega without my knowing it. Damn it, my face! Feel free to waste as many lives as you want, sending your agents down to my world. Okay, listen, I'm working for a guy, but it's not what you think. I'm not... Ugh! The door opens and closes. Recording ends. Note. Collis Enrix's death has not yet compromised our other agent. Placed in the Afterlife nightclub. They got one over on old Arya. Afterlife planning session. To Cherkis. Cherkis Flynn. At your service. Flynn, here's what I want to set up for next month. Senior sisters. Now, they're good, but I don't want them performing so close to the Becky Burlesque... Burlesque Act? When it comes back from the mining colonies. String out the flesh shows, huh? The fight pit. Too many Vorja. No one's going to pay to see those little goblins eat at each other when they do it on the street for free. You go get me some Krogans and enough humans to keep them busy for an hour. Well, that's like 600 humans, if you want to keep the Krogans busy for an hour. That singer in tomorrow's band is from Eclipse. I'm surprised you didn't spot it. Bring him to me after last call. Hanar Jugglers. Before you sent me the vid, I thought you were joking. Book them. I could use a laugh. Now, we should consider making the casino ship a VIP-only event. Hand out passes to people who need killing, and let them do it for me. There was more blood than credits on the table after the shootout for last week's jackpot. It's a good way to get rid of folks. Alright, we've got 3 left, or 2 left, because we already did Shadow Broker. Thank you for bearing with me. Captain David Anderson. A rejected Spectre candidate. Close working relationship, very close, with Commander Shepard before destruction of the Normandy SR-1. Monitor communications for renewed contact with Shepard. I can only hope. Military correspondence. Secure comm buoy. Encrypted. Sender, Captain Farah Gapoli, Arcturus Station. David Anderson. I have been asked to step in on the matter of your continued vocal and insistent support of Commander Shepard, formerly of the SR-1 Normandy, and formerly alive, within the Alliance military, into third-party contracts. The matter of Commander Shepard and their involvement in the attack on the Citadel Station is of high value to military intelligence and the Galactic Council. To that end, we respectfully ask you to cease and desist your continued investigation that has been deemed closed and sealed for 2 solar years. Your continued agitation in this matter is deemed a high security risk, with potential repercussions for galactic security. Please consider our position carefully. If you have any questions, Clearly I've been talking too much. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact my office. No questions. Thanks for reaching out. David. Henry and I went to Jason's graduation ceremony in San Francisco today. Such a beautiful occasion. All those gowns and bright spirits. So much potential. I know Henry would frown at the thought, but I couldn't help recalling the pomp around your appointment to the Hastings. You were the second in command, weren't you? The military always did ceremony very well. God, that was a lifetime ago. Jason says to send his best. I'm so proud of him. Aerospace engineer. I don't pretend to understand what he does, but the gleam in his eyes when he's trying to explain his latest designs to me say that he has found his place in this universe. He wanted you to be there at his ceremony, but I know duty calls. He sees you as a heroic figure off fighting grand battles in space. I hope you can make it for the holidays this year. We're having goose. Henry asked just the other day. I know you don't see eye to eye on much, but he respects you. He respects what you do, and you know Jason is over the moon, quite literally at times, when you can take the time to review his ship designs. Let me know about the holidays and the goose and David, and please be careful. And David, please be careful. Love, Cynthia. That was me. I was Cynthia. Did you even notice the change? Acting. Cynthia apparently sounds like this. Recent transactions. Catalog order, Dionysus Imports. Video download, Saren, a hero betrayed. More like a betrayer. Heroified? I can't figure it out. Purchase, Modus Valley brand. 2 bottles of white wine. A man of taste. Damaged, the truth behind the Citadel crisis. Ilium Elite brand. 1 bottle, gold label Irasa. The man enjoys his drink. It does make me worry somewhat about his blood pressure, but he's perfectly able to take care of himself. The Path of Lies, a history of the Alliance military. Afraid of the dark, reapers, collectors, and other myths. How dare you. Red Janie brand, 2 bottles, special stock vodka. Clean sweep home maintenance. So he's just drinking and kind of going down a dark spiral of his entire life being a lie and the fact that we're all going to die from the reapers. And having other people clean his home because he's strewn empty liquor bottles about. I get it. Admiral Stephen Hackett. Commanding officer of the Alliance Navy's 5th Fleet. What happened to the other 4? Worked with Commander Shepard before destruction of the Normandy SR-1. A deep cover operative is scheduled to replace his current aide in 2 months. Internal naval correspondence. How do they get the microphone in there? Sir, we have confirmed sightings of Commander Shepard on Omega, and that the commander is now working for the terrorist organization Cerberus. Several Alliance officials have let it be known that they consider it crucial that we interrogate humanity's first Spectre on her apparent desertion of the Alliance and the Citadel. That is one way of looking at it. If we bring Shepard in now, we can gather an account of the commander's past 2 years without being pressured by the galactic media to leak potentially sensitive data. In light of this, I am officially requesting that you rescind your orders against Alliance contact with Shepard. Rest assured, our department is dedicated to the commander's safety, provided that Shepard is cooperative in furnishing us with, rugs. With a detailed report of her previous whereabouts and current work for Cerberus, we anticipate releasing her from Alliance custody no later than 5 to 7 months from acquisition. I don't have time. No, I don't have time for 5 to 7 months of incarceration. Respectfully awaiting your reply, Major Antella. from the Department of Internal Naval Affairs. From Admiral Hackett to Major Caleb Antella. Taking action on Commander Shepard's return. Major Antella, request denied. Hackett. Good for you, sir. And thank you. I'm going to continue to operate unhindered. And with perhaps too much power. And now I have secret spy files against the Alliance. Good call. Okay, so there is no guarantee that new dossiers will arrive, but there may be. We should check back after the next major mission or two. And I wish we could take Liara with us, but she's got so much work to do here. We did make some investments during our last session. And we have more delicious palladium to buy, if need be. I mean, it's so cheap. Let's do it. I'm not sure if this is something we couldn't have just found ourselves. But either way, hurrah. Let's do it. This was where we bought investment opportunities. Double check nothing new has popped up. No. Gonna see if those turn out to be assignments on the main mission map. I love you, Liara! Toodles for now. Take care of yourself. Alright. Two-part. Back to the Normandy. Spent an hour and 16 minutes reading secret spy files. I thank you for bearing with me through all
Commander,
that.
you've received a new message.
Mad rambling. Thank you, Kelly. And God, it's good to see you again. I feel like I've been off the ship for days. Also, we're matchies. I feel fancy. Because we're so matchies. What do you got? Still alive. And believe me, I am. From Detective Anaya. Greetings, Commander. I'm not completely sure this will get to you, but thanks again for helping me deal with Samara. The Eclipse mercs have gotten real quiet around here, and my superiors have backed off too. No idea if the two are related, but hopefully the next time I meet a Justicar, I can give her the respect she deserves. I still can't believe I worked a case with one of them. You're a lucky human. If I find any more data on her target, I will pass it along. Thanks, Detective Anaya. Thank you, Detective Anaya. It was an honor to meet you. And yes, I know how privileged I am to have Samara aboard the ship. Makes the rest of us look... what's the word? Professional. Having a Justicar in our ranks. It's been a long time since I've checked in with Joker. I'm gonna check in with Joker. Just in case.
So the collectors
How
were
is his
once
ongoing
worldview
budding
repurposed by
romance
the
with
Reapers.
Edie?
What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the keepers on the Citadel were once something
These
different.
two are always flapping their gums. And I'm here for it. Hey, you two. Getting along.
Commander.
Thick as thieves.
I assume everything's going well up here?
This thing wants to fire me over a joke. Okay, I said I'd flash the AI core, but I was kidding. And we'd only lose a few systems. Nosy ones.
To
Can't
clarify,
flash the
human
AI
resources
core.
adjustments
We
are
need
not
that.
actually under my authority.
Then why? Why are you always picking on me?
My replies were intended to provoke, though not to cause distress. Your reactions are atypical of most humans. You are interesting.
Edie. Just trying to get his hackles. Get his hackles in a rise.
Edie, were you intentionally egging him on? What part of your programming covers that?
Nothing
Part
in the
that has a little
restrictions
bit of a
imposed
crossover.
upon me forbids active observation techniques. Mr. Moreau's performance actually improved under duress.
I never figured the coming overlords would be so annoying. I'm done.
So nice to check in with you both. Hang in there.
That's it
Stop
for now.
running
See you,
emotional
Commander.
performance tests on Joker, Edie. Unless it's absolutely necessary. And if you do, film it. Alright. I think we've gotten all of our squad member upgrades at this point. Except for perhaps Thane. He will not talk to me in a normal manner with dialogue tree, etc. until we do his loyalty mission, it seems. AP heavy pistol. It's a lot of palladium. But what else am I keeping all this palladium around for? Alright, hard-ass shields. Yes, please. I want the thickest of shields. Execute subroutine. Bullying. Edie, what are you doing? Alright, I'm sure I should give my biotic and tech members a little boost. They would appreciate that highly. I'm so cheap. I'm so cheap. I'll do the 500, sure. But I'm not swimming in Ezo over here. Alright, nothing I need to grab here for now. We should be good. Thanks, Morden. You can go back to whatever it is you were doing before I burst in. What's that, I wonder? None of my business, right?
Samara wants a moment with you, Commander.
Oh, does she? Thank you for informing me. I'll head down to Deck 3. I, again, don't think we actually bought the new fish. But I'm still paranoid and want to check my captain's quarters because I've been gone for quite a while. And if I have fish, they are dead now.
They're a small army.
Walked right past Samara's room. Like some sort of rude boots. Hey, mind if I sit on the floor with you?
I am glad you came.
Thank you.
I must ask for your help. That is not easy for me.
It's alright. Just tell me what you need.
When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
I can't let it be known that I've been spying on her through secret back channels and shadowy brokerage, and that I already know exactly who she's talking about. We gotta let that come up organically. So let's all just pretend. Thick poker face, and we'll pretend. What's the urgency of this, would you say? Can we put a pin in it for now? Or no, let's go. Let's go now.
I remember hearing her called an R.Yakshi.
It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology.
Cool as hell.
She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
Sounds like you. Stop trying to butter her buns.
So is an R.Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
That's a little bit different from the way Thane kills people. But still very effective.
Why isn't this ever mentioned in Asari literature or art?
When we were primitive, there was much fascination with R.Yakshi.
Three worse ways to
Some
die.
cultures worship them as gods of destruction. Now the Asari have a place in the galaxy, and they don't wish this defect to be widely known. As far as I know, only 3 exist today. 2 chose a life of seclusion.
Are they
The
all your
third
daughters?
Morinth.
She ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
Can't she abstain?
Each encounter gives her strength. The effect is narcotic. The more she does it, the more she needs to do it. She will
Sexy
never stop.
serial killer.
She can't.
Tearing through the galaxy.
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're born with a genetic condition?
It manifests with maturity. When one is diagnosed, she is offered the chance to live in seclusion and comfort. If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates. There is no redemption for such a person.
I just saw in the chat. I definitely didn't have a quick save just to see what would happen. Oh, by the way, don't seduce her, because she'll kill you during the act of lovemaking. Oh, save it. Oh. Understood. God, I love this community. Me too. I'm so glad you guys are here. For the Sex Crimes Division. Dun dun. Okay, if she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates. There is no redemption for such a person. I mean, there could be. We could talk to her. We don't have to just assume. Is she that dangerous? I mean, it's just sex killing.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
Sounds like a complicated mother-daughter relationship. Yeah, let's go.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more.
Give you some time to think about it.
This creature, this monster.
Prepare yourself. Ready?
She is my daughter.
What? Oh! I'm so surprised. I had no clue that you were... I read it in your files. I'm sorry. I knew. I already knew. I like having secret knowledge about people. I'm sorry I violated your privacy, Samara. These other children of yours...
You said this is genetic. How many children
Are they the other two involved?
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Marinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
It's a difficult burden to bear, all alone.
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity,
Steps
Shepard.
back gently. Do not touch me. No.
My daughter's condition is my fault.
That's fair.
And my redemption lies in killing her. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
Yes. No. I will not understand your situation. Of course.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask, and enjoy my family.
Oh my God, you were basking.
But in one moment, it was all taken away.
Don't pity her. Think about it. Think very clearly. We should get back to work. This would be the very opposite of pitying her. I mean, this is what she asked for. Oh, where? My life and my family were taken away from me. What a terrible response. Thank you for being honest with me, Samara. I will not pity you. And back to professionalism.
We need to get on with our mission.
I understand. Nonetheless, if there is time, I would like to go to the Afterlife nightclub on
Of
Omega.
course.
Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
We'll do it.
We'll go find Morinth.
Maybe talk with her first. I'm just saying. You can definitely kill her if that's what you want. I don't want to say that's your prerogative as her mother. That's not true. She's her own individual who's decided to kill people with her mind-melting sexy bits. But still, that gives you no right. Dr. Chakwas! I mean, since we're right here, let's peek at her through the windows. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Dr. Chakwas. I see you filling out those reports. Revealed! Hey.
How may I help you, Commander?
Just here for a little vitamin C.
I'll see you later,
Not one of
Doctor.
my dialogue
Commander.
options. Okay. I'll just continue to be deficient. It's fine. Feeling a little burden to my immune system, but it's fine. I can't quite remember if we've checked in with Miranda after returning from the whole Oriana Lawson mission. I'd better see how she's doing. And she's wearing her brand new duds. Ooh, Miranda. Look at you. Look at you in your duds.
Thanks again, Shepard.
Good stuff.
Taking the time to help me with my sister. I couldn't have reached
pleasure.
Oriana in time without your help.
Would have been a lot faster if we didn't reach that bug with the elevator door.
I'm glad Niket tried to redeem himself. for what good it did.
We are flying
Thank you for
through
stopping me,
space.
Commander.
Yeah, that's very generous of you to thank me for, but... No, it's fine. You liked him.
Are you happy
Go
about your
ahead.
sister's relocation?
She has what I wanted her to have. A normal life, and the freedom to choose her own path. And she knows she has an older sister. A friend.
A friendly older sister. Yay, my new favorite phrase, mind-melting sexy bits. It does just roll off the tongue, doesn't it? Wait. No, wait. Fine. Be wary if you see a bunch of smiling skeletons on the ground when the boss fight music starts. Oh no. These are all the past victims. They died with a grin on their face. So, you gonna stay in touch with your sister? Hmm? I mean, I don't have to ask. I could just have Liara send me your full correspondence log, but to pretend as though I don't have that power...
Are you gonna talk to her again?
I honestly don't know. For once, I haven't planned that far ahead. I'll
still
deal
good.
with it after our mission. I have to stay focused, and she needs time to adjust to her new home.
You never told me what you talked about.
It's
I
none of my
introduced
business, really.
myself. Her family was shocked. She adjusted quickly, of course. She's as smart as I am. She plays the violin, loves the adagio movement of Nielsen's Fifth, just like I do. She wants to work in colony development. Told a joke about it. She's really funny, something we don't share.
Oh yeah, you are mirthless. No, I'm just kidding. I'm very glad that I could help.
Let me know if I can do anything else.
I think
Is this
I
a
got it
finger
from here.
gun situation?
My father has no chance at finding her family in their new location. But thank you, Commander. My sister is safe again thanks in large part to you. I won't forget that.
And neither will your eyebrows. What just happened? What just happened to your face? So now that you're all loyal and whatnot,
Commander,
do you have any new
what
ship
can I do for you?
upgrade ideas? I tried to switch the plurals
Do you have
around.
a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Well, fair enough. I'll just leave
I'll let
upgradeless
you work.
and
Of
so
course, Commander.
very alone. Thank you for your time, Miranda. Glad we checked back in. We are all terrible degenerates, and I wouldn't have it any other way. What? I am innocent of all of this. I don't know what you terrible degenerates are talking about out there in the chat with your innuenders and ugh, I can't even imagine.
Shepard, is there time to visit the Citadel yet?
Yes, it definitely is. I just wanted to ask again if we could put that aside for a second, and if you could look at the ship and tell me if there's a way that we could enhance it. No, we'll go to the
yet.
Citadel.
I shall return to my
Gonna
meditations.
go find your boy. Find my boy, Commander. Find my boy, Commander. It's deeper than that, even.
Find my boy, Commander.
It's not that deep. Let's raise it up. He could be as deep as he wants. What? What? I didn't hear. You guys and your innuenders. Wait, did I pronounce that right? Are you playing Mass Effect or Mass Upgrades? Because at this point, I'm not sure what the end goal was. That's it, really. I don't care about the galaxy or the collectors. I just want to make the Normandy SR2 super fast. Super fast and badass. Okay, Shadow Broker Base is resolved, I think. The local system of Sowilo has not been explored, but I'll come back to that. I'm not entirely sure if the mass relay is here. I did not see it. En route to the edge. Go back in. Before I waste fuel. No mass relay here? Alright. Must be just off screen. requiring me to use a lot of fuel. It's weird that when a cutscene automatically takes you to a new star system, you don't have to spend any fuel to get there. So what I should probably be doing, which I have not been these last, like, 5 or 6 missions, is take advantage of the fact that it's transported me there fuelless and explore the entire local cluster before moving on, but we haven't done that. And we never will. So it's fine. I'm gonna need to stock up on probes. For what purpose? You'll see. You'll see. Alright, good. So it's marked our resource-rich planets. That's awesome. Help Tali is very close at hand. We could start with her loyalty mission. We could start with Samara's loyalty mission in Omega, because that's what a large part of this session has been about, after I stopped reading Secret Spy Files, so we could keep the theme going, and just race off to help Samara. Or I could save the ship that has been crashing for about 3 weeks now. It's a long crash. It's like one of those time dilation situations where time is moving differently, distant from whatever singularity they're crashing into, and we have plenty of time. They're just dying in slow motion. We are watching good men die in slow motion, Captain. It still makes me sad. Even after all these years. Let's go help Samara. Save that ship! I do need to. That poor ship. Alright. Omega. Boop. Population 7.8 million. It seems more than that, based on the ambient temperature and humidity in the air from all this human sweat. I would say 9 million. This is such a cool looking place. I love all the locations from this one. I love all the locations from the entire series. Okay, Samara is coming, obviously. Who else would help? Thane? Just so that when we meet Samara's daughter and she's like, I'm going to kill you all, we'll be like, no, look at Thane. He's super hot and svelte. He's like a chiseled, slender god. Please, don't kill us. That might work. It might be unwise. What if she gets so jealous of the fact that we're hanging out with Thane that she kills us anyway, just so that she can have Thane all to herself? You might be a liability to the crew. But it's either Thane or Garrus at this point. I also want to take Grunt out, just so that I can talk to him about dinosaurs and sharks. Alright, it's neck-breaking time. Let's go. Decision made. Samara, you have so many points to spend, my love. Do it. Do so. That shoulder's still bothering you. Didn't I tell you to check with Dr. Chakwas?
High for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
Well, sure. I'll go speak with Arya. Let's save it. We are at 1 hour and 40 minutes, so hopefully we have time to fix this situation before we have to run off. Knock, knock. Where were those stairs? Not here. I'm so excited. There are the stairs. You little cutie, let me boop your nose. Where? Where? Oh God, where is your nose? I don't know where to boop. Hey, check out those leathers. Sorry, Arya, I was ogling your henchman.
What do you need?
Just here to hang out. I find it cool to be in your presence. We've probably talk to her about all that. Straight to business,
An
then.
Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's in Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
Spoken from
You haven't
experience,
taken
eh?
steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Alright, we'll go look for a young girl in the tenements. This sounds like a wild goose chase. But goodbye for now, thank you.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Always a pleasure, Arya. You rule this place with the sort of casual calm that I can only dream of possessing. The lower door might lead more quickly to the tenements, but we'll go out the front, it's fine. Hello again, gonna boop your nose. No, I'm still so confused. Thane, look, Thane has a perfectly good nose to boop. Look at you, though. Look at you. I shouldn't be shaming him. He was just born this way. That's not nice. That's not appropriate. Lower section. Apartments? Is that what I'm looking for?
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise.
A fine line between apartments and tenements.
Repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago. Protesters have again attempted to extinguish the Shepherd Memorial flame on Torfin. Authorities issued warnings, but Admiral Hackett asked that no arrests be made.
End is nigh.
Are these the apartments? The Gozu district. We're gonna need the Ghostbusters. Diana, nice to see you. Do you know anything about a young girl?
My nephew died a week ago, and no one seems to care.
I'm here because I
said
care.
It was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
Hollowed her out like an acorn squash. I believe you.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Arya's people?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I would be flattered by that comparison, but I'm here for you, really, and for other reasons that I can't discuss.
I'm here to help. Does it matter who
Sex
sent me?
reasons. It's
No
not.
one
It's
else
nothing.
on this
It's no big
hellhole
deal.
station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
All right, I gotta ask you some questions about your daughter and how she liked to hang around with stately older ladies. I guess is what I have to ask.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari.
Coincidence?
Morinth. I see.
Stately older lady, was she?
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
Well, it can be quite strenuous to dance at the clubs without drugs, so... Just saying that. Tell me more.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
It does, Laura, doesn't it? Thank you for being here. Thank you for whispering that in my ear. So these drugs, what do they look like? We talking happy pills? We talking uppers,
does Morinth
downers?
control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
Hollowed her out like an acorn squash, yes. Yes. Now let's not make any promises about that rash. Am I reading that right? You have my oath. I don't like to make rash promises. So that seems like a very on-the-nose response, but the other thing I don't like is to make very on-the-nose responses, so I'm at a crossroads here.
Once we have all the facts, we'll decide on a course of action.
Still hope that we can talk her out of this
That hurt my nephew. Kill her.
hedonistic lifestyle
Or tell
of
me where
hers.
she is, and I'll kill her.
Maybe we can just talk her into allowing us to join. Where did she hang out? Down by the docks?
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
Down by the sculpture docks?
Working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
May I look around for evidence that you were perhaps involved in this?
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be.
Sorry, I'm laughing.
My baby
during
is
this
gone.
time. Let me comfort you. I've got these big shoulders for you.
I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know, shush.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
We're making rash promises again, Samara.
Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will
I
be
will.
respectful.
If I find any credits
I'll
back
examine
there,
her
well,
things.
you consider those gone. We found a note. We found her diary. That seems very private. Really none of my business. And a statue that looks like it could be used for all manner of good times. Sorry, I can't hear you, Diana.
I'd never part with it.
I'm not wearing this ear cup, see? And you were off that direction, so I've no idea what you said, Diana.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Let's go oldest. But again, I'm never sure if these are situations where it's like, more information here, proceed, and get out of the dialogue here. So maybe we should go newest to oldest? By being very overcautious.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, Orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in
Sell my
Vanya.
pieces
That bit more
of
likes.
art.
How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Neff, don't you speak of yourself like that. I will not tolerate it.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, Orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the hallux is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kiss tonight.
It's either love or she's going to eat your bones.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, Orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I was sure everyone was staring at me. Then, the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and
Whoa,
I'm supposed to
TMI.
see her again tomorrow.
Oh, like the food. Oh, like the food. Okay. I see that in the chat. Halex freak. When the halex is flowing, it's you. You're flowing right now. Somebody get a towel and stop the blood loss. Oh, God. Shouldn't have stabbed you. I'm sorry. We shouldn't have gone out for skewers. Okay, I think we got all the journal entries.
Close the
Close
hollow
it.
journal.
This is Morinth's work.
Give her your time.
She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication
all
and sex
are.
appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
She sounds so dangerous. Because when I get in there, I'm definitely gonna fall for her.
Anyone who successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden.
Oh God, no.
Her eyes promise you
Don't
things
you dare
you're always
evoke my
scared
long
to
hidden
ask of
emotions.
another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
Don't you do it. It's mostly just rage. Stop. No, don't evoke! Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Let's go.
So what's our next step?
Let's go talk to her.
Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
Do you have a plan? I don't want to butt in here with my leadership skills being like, I know what to do. No, I'm relying on you here, Samara.
You sound like you're working your way toward an idea.
Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
Put me in a little mini-skirt? Make me your bait? Alone and unarmed? I'm still a force to be reckoned with. Let's do it.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you.
Oh,
You are
Samara.
an artist on the battlefield.
Stop it.
You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
Let's do it. Fetch me my
Time's
miniskirt.
wasting. Let's get over
Ready
there.
to be hollowed out like an
We
acorn
can talk
squash.
more once we're there.
Squash. Go to the VIP club. Okay. Time to let the Halex flow through me. Diane, it was nice to meet you. And, God, your place is sparsely decorated. Could I send you some beanie babies or just anything, like a vase? Some plastic flowers. You look to be living a life of squalor.
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
Apparently not. Apparently we didn't find anything, and no, you're helpless.
I should go.
So, bye for now. We'll come back and tell you how it goes. Gotta go miniskirt shopping. Hey, do you know where I can buy a miniskirt? You look like gentlemen of taste. So appear to be uninterested in speaking with me about it. Thane knows where to buy a miniskirt. I'm not worried.
And is not.
So we're going to the Afterlife VIP area? Back where this all began?
We have the largest number of breeding females and unadapted younglings in the terminus systems, and we can produce orchard workers to your specifications.
I'm right here, and I'm gonna boop your weight. Holy hell, what is going on here?
It might not be too late. Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by. I'm Ish, and this is Sel. You look like a good person to know.
Between the two of you, you seem quite hellish. Nice to meet someone pleasant, but what is it you want exactly? Putting the no in nose. You guys have got nose at all.
You need something?
Well, if you'd be so kind, I hoped you might consider a proposition.
I'm
I need
listening.
skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
About Ish. I don't trust you. That seems a little rash. What do you?
I'm listening.
I'm in the information business, specifically the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit.
Naughty magazines
I just
and
need someone
such?
to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
What's your angle?
No angle. I'm a simple businessman. What do you say?
Methinks thou doth protest too much. But saying not interested is in the renegade slot area, so I'll do it.
I can do that.
My contacts use specific drop points. I
Hope it
need you
leads
to
to a
look outside
delicious
Merritt's
adventure.
shop on the Citadel and inside Eternity on Ilium. Look around for anything that might hold a data package and bring those packages to me. Good luck, my friends.
Just want me to go to another planet entirely and look for anything that might be a data package. That's your big plan? Alright, Ish. I'll see you soon. Your plan might be a little vague, but I'll look for anything that might be a data package. Thank you. Alright. Excuse me, VIP coming through. Oh, the halax is flowing through me. I can't even see straight. I'm so gullible and easy to manipulate. Ah. Go looking at packages. What? Go package looking. I'd like a drink to settle my nerves before the big seduction dance. You know what I'm talking about, Thane. You know. Thank you, my friend. Yeah. Cool guy head nod. That's what I'm here for. Alright, where's this VIP section? Grizz. Cutie. The private room is locked. Another drink. We have time. I can't find the VIP section, so we might as well just get totally wasted. Sit up with Arya. There do look to be some very important people up there, judging by this shimmery spandex butt. Another. My nerves, they're still oof. Off the charts. Hope I don't botch the entire operation due to my inebriated state. Thane will keep me honest. It's fine. Cool guy head nod number 2. It's worth it every time. Every single time. Alright, I'm checking up here. It'd be foolish of me to start here and be like, hey Arya, do you know this one lady I'm looking for? And she's like, go check the tenements, if she was sitting like right here in this VIP area. So I'm sure it's another VIP area. I guess it's down in the lower level? Or maybe I need to ask Arya for the key to the private room? Hey baby, can I have the key to your private...
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here.
I lost track of what I was saying.
Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here.
Neff, we've
where I'd
met.
start looking.
Virtually. Thank you. I guess you don't have a private key.
Thanks
Go
for
check
the
the
help.
lower level now.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Appreciate your time. Feels like if you were really as all-knowing about Omega and the actions herein as you claim to be, that you would already know where the VIP section in your own club is. But I'll look for it. It's no big deal. I don't think we have any business with Helena. This does not appear to be the club anymore. Didn't someone say you have to go unarmed? That's a good point. Is there a small box that I can place my weapons in? 4 vans? That's too many. That's an entire convoy. I'm gonna dance my weapons off. Oh, clatter to the floor. Fleet, if you will. Maybe that's where I wait. I mean, I'd better check out the dancers, just to make sure that's not where I'm supposed to wait. Will you hold my weapons for me, Daddy? Alright, let's check the journal. Samara. Go to VIP Club, find the back alley entrance to the VIP section of the Afterlife, and drop the name Jarut to enter. Back alley entrance. Okay. Samara, we gotta go look for the back. You guys are all shiny. Like you're going to a rave. Can I come? probably save it. Just in case.
Reports from the slums claim that the plague that incapacitated the residents is now gone.
If anything was to be labeled a back alley, kind of feels like that would be it. But this doesn't really feel like it's part of the Afterlife Club anymore. Now we're up here. This is the front entrance. Hey, do you know where the back alley is? No, I'm not offering you services. Okay, fine. I've got time. I'll take good care of your back alley. Sweeping services. What were you degenerate? I don't know where the back alley is, if it wasn't that, and I didn't see anything really to interact with during our brief tour. Let's look again. Still might need to be unarmed. Is the problem, but I'm not really sure how to make that happen. Because I've not seen a weapons kiosk. We could return to the Normandy, I suppose. Omega Market. Okay. Amps! Hell yeah. Oh, what does Thane have to say?
The last time I was on Omega, I couldn't find work. You wouldn't think an assassin could go hungry in a place like this. Seems locals handle that kind of thing themselves, and those who can't aren't the kind of people you'd want to work with.
When everyone's an assassin, no one is.
People come to places such as this seeking a better life. And when they get here, they find this. Violent people forced into destitution in a world filled with criminals. They
Good folks.
protection. If I survive the mission, I may return here.
Ooh, I'm getting close, you said? I may have missed exactly where that was entered into the chat. Is it down here? Am I getting warmer? Jorut! 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 No, 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 no. No, how dare you. It's not down here. Up here in the marketplace. Jorut. Thank you guys for helping me. VIP! I see it now. Look right there. If only I had stared ahead instead of doubting myself. And going all the way back. Hey, Bouncer. How do they call you that? Flip around and show me why they call you Bouncer. I'm sorry, I'll go. I'll go.
What do you want?
What's back there? Sort of another way of saying what I had just...
What's behind this door?
VIP section of the club. For those with the right name. Do you want something?
I sure do.
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife's nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Oh, sweet. Looking forward to it. What if it's a sexy attack? What if they're, like, hollowing me out like an acorn squash? Do you have experience with that sort of thing? I should have changed into that nightclub outfit. It seems like it's purpose-built for this.
You must pique her interest.
But how would I change into such a thing at this time?
When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful,
say less.
You will want her to.
All right. Do you have could you hold up a curtain for me to change into my shiny nightclub outfit? Is the only question I have that matters. Is it safe to be alone with Moritz? No, let's do this.
Let's get started.
Shepard.
I know how to seduce a woman. It'll be fine.
Any mistake and Morinth will disappear.
Get seduced.
If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here.
A woman inflict horrors
Shepard,
upon me.
Thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Stop looking at me like that, Samara. You're freaking me out. Alright, does anybody have a quick curtain I could... I have a purpose-built outfit that's perfect for this. If you'll just let me change into it, I promise. I wonder if I can, like, go back to the Normandy real quick? No? There's no escape from the horrors. Hey, Vig. Long time no Vig.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
Gotta get those tickets.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
It's fair. You're a solid 4 at best.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes
Soul
back,
patches.
I'm gonna have
2
tickets.
at least. That makes him a 6. Alright, get away from me. No, I'm sorry. I don't have tickets right now.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
Okay. I'll go look for your tickets.
I don't talk to people.
Didn't I read about Expel 10 somewhere? That it was like a drug?
Hi. I need
or am I crazy?
And I don't know who to ask. You're human and you don't look high, so you're it.
Is he trying to sell things to me? I'm not high right now, or at least I don't look it. But how can I help?
What kind of help?
My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Gangs. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
Doing a piece? Is that innuendo?
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter,
I see
you know?
now.
She's trying to profile gang leaders.
Like put them face down on a piece of paper and do the whole like turkey hand thing? Profiling gang leaders?
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah,
She really convinces them to do that?
See, Florid's onto her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
Oh, that's right. That's where we read it. Garrus's visor plays Expel 10 songs. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, and who are you?
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Florid's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
That's fair.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Florid, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2
Sounds
words
like
are
something
terminal
you could
and
do,
eternity.
but-
In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
I'll do it if it helps.
That.
Saves a woman's life.
Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
I'm trying to gain access to this terminal, but it is taking an eternity. I got it. Wear a dance. I'd rather wear nothing at all.
Lots of money on display here tonight.
Okay, let me go ahead and get that out of the way real quick before I go off exploring.
Are you
She
sure
over on this
this is where
side.
you want to be? I love this
Excuse
place.
me, I have a message for you from the terminal eternity.
Something I can do for you, lady?
Seems very straightforward, but let's try it.
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
Catherine, you seasoned professional.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey,
Okay,
Florid,
sorry.
I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moirol. I'm ready to head out.
Oh, wouldn't you know it, Florid? I also have to just... Ah, I'm overflowing with pee, if you'll excuse me.
Hi again. I already said I love
I want to talk to you. It's not gonna hurt me.
Bitch isn't coming back. I'm gonna find her.
I'm gonna hurt you now, Florid.
You're breathing
Yeah,
on my
twist and
drink.
twist. Hey, Vidge. Cutie. Look at your pants straps. That's what I like to see in a man.
Come on, baby.
Punch.
I can pay. I'm a good
Right
tipper, too.
away.
I told you to stay away from me.
Stay away from her,
Hard to get.
Meln.
Give it up, baby. I'm sold.
Leave me alone.
Don't press your luck, Meln. I have no real reason to punch you right now, but if I hear another word out of your tight, craggy lips... I don't know if that... I should? Punch him? She seems quite upset. You seem quite... I mean, look at that face. She is livid with you, Meln. What did you do? But I can't just punch a man right off the bat. Not unless it's fun. I'd like to dance with you. Is that okay?
The drinks
Back
were
around
so
to the
strong.
more dramatic decisions. Vertin, how are you?
Good cred hunting tonight. We'll hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good.
In the alley?
We gotta get enough creds to keep Pink off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
Just leave. Is that to me, or is that to them? No muggings tonight?
I want you gone from here.
Hey, we gotta pay the man. We work for Pink. You hear that? So, what do you think of this now?
How about I give you enough credits for your boss, then you leave and stay gone. No one
I
gets
need
hurt.
things to be quiet tonight.
Works
On the
for me.
down low. I'm
Let's
about
go.
to punch a man. I don't need you mugging everyone.
No thanks.
I didn't even offer anything. Don't you play me like that. No thanks. I wasn't even going to talk to you. You don't have an interaction button. I'm going to insult the Krogan. It sounds like such a bad idea. Why would you...
Do you know anyone
Hey, Edwin.
interesting?
How's things?
What'll you have?
Hey, you ever considered treating your customers? What am I trying to convince him of exactly?
These are good people, but they look bored. Bored people don't spend much.
And you got an idea for how I could fix that?
Free drinks for
Round of drink
everyone!
shows that you appreciate their business.
I don't want to pay for
Grapple
it though,
and
so
you'll
this
make more
guy...
money in the end.
good
Maybe
old
worth
Edwin.
a try once. You better be right.
Didn't take much convincing.
Listen up, everyone! We love having you here, so a round of drinks on the house!
Great night to be out. Really,
My name is
really
Morinth.
was fun.
I've been watching you.
Morinth.
You're the most interesting person in this place. I've
Didn't
got a
even have
booth
to
over
punch
here in the
anybody.
shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
Are you sure there's
Some
room?
nights I
I've got
come here and there's
quite
no
a
one
dump
interesting
truck.
to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
Alright, so I gotta play this pretty... How do you say fast and loose? That seems insulting to Catherine, but I'm playing it fast and loose.
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
Yeah. That cool music everyone's down with. The kids are bopping. They're bopping to these days with their hula hoops and such. We both like art. It seems like it's a little too on the nose, and she's gonna be like, "Ah, are you a cop?" Cruise. Wait, Lofst. Oh no. I'm sorry, you lost your Pruse. Let's start with music, which I'm sure she still likes, but it's just slightly off to the side of the exact thing she looks for in a mark.
What do you think of the music here?
Pretty
Dark
loose.
rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
Oh yeah, I love that hula hooping jams. I'm bopping to it all the time. I do the jitterbug to it at times when I'm alone. I love Asari music. Don't butter her buns either. Stop trying to butter everyone's buns. This is mysterious. My music is obscure. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. Like, I've got to hollow you out like an acorn squash to know.
You wouldn't have heard of anything I like.
You think my taste in music is shallow?
No. No, I don't.
It's all just different taste. Nobody's choices are better.
I see you're a woman of strong opinions. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
Tell me more. This all seem like I'm immediately agreeing to it. Not interested is I want to keep her on the hook. I want to keep her right on the hook. I'm not sure why this is in the naughty slot, but it seems the most relatively safe.
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul.
Relatively safe.
Seems like we share some interests.
We sure do, baby. Can I get you another bottle of something?
Do you know anything about art?
Not to drink.
It speaks to the darkest places in me.
Drink, just to look at.
What about you?
That's, again, way too on the nose. She's gonna know something is up. I like local artists. I go to the farmer's market and I find weird-looking gourds, and I pay way too much for them. I know what I like.
There are certain pieces that grab me.
What really moves you?
A picture of you. Oh, that's, that's so cheesy. I wish I had the intimidation skills to say raw power.
If I saw an image of you,
I don't.
That would move me.
Oh,
So
that's sweet of you to say. Art
Exactly
comes
the
in many
reaction
varieties.
I would have.
I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you watch the violent ones? Like where someone's getting spanked over and over again until it's just a little bit pink? They're tush, I want to specify. Nothing weird. I like to watch Garrus's favorite softcore holovids when I have free time. I don't watch that garbage. I don't know between these two. I want to bring violence into the conversation. Again, that seems unwise. We'll go here.
Do you know Vaenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do
I've
that
heard so
together.
much. So many good things. Tell me, do you have any family? I'm not sure why I would bring that up in this particular conversation. I definitely wouldn't bring up Justicars, so that leaves travel.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
It does. I like spending hours and hours gently scanning the surface for resources. And then I spend those resources on upgrades for my Omni tool. How am I doing? Is this... Are you seduced?
I love finding and opening new sectors of space.
Discovering another ball of gas with bits of cold dead rock around it?
No, not that part. Not the part I was mentioning off camera.
Each new system holds a chance to meet new cultures or learn a new way to see the universe.
Breathtaking.
Don't forget the probing.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Now violence has been introduced to the conversation. I can follow suit. You must be insecure to desire violent power. Power is safety. Power is strength.
If you're the strongest, you have the power.
That's certainly true. Among children.
Whoever wants it the most is willing to do anything for it, has the power.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and...
I've convinced you, eh? All it took was a brief conversation of violence. Sad I never got to wear my slinky night dress. This was really the only time. Is that a stuffed Krogan? I'm looking at a Krogan's big stuffed butt. Ooh, I'd like to know more about these.
I was
Yummy.
into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
That's chilling to hear. Alright, I'm gonna get myself some pills. Yummy.
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
You want me to be uncomfortably lucid as you gently peel my skin back from my face and lick upon the bones of my exposed skull. That's very sweet of you. I'm flattered. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Hallex, thanks. Chess. Do you like to think several moves ahead?
I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
What in the hell is this? Some medieval Krogan armor? Something you find in Krogan Dracula's castle? I love it.
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped.
It ended with him dead, lying on the floor, his guts and such, in an artful display. Alright, I'm done looking at all your tchotchkes. What are you doing down here on the couch? Shouldn't we move this up the stairs over there? I mean, it's a bit of a violation that you don't have a wheelchair ramp.
I love clubs.
But I won't tell.
People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
Yes. You've cut right to the heart of me. I just want to feel safe. I just want to feel emotionally heard.
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety.
Yeah, I know.
Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission. I think we share that, you and I.
Do we? Just... Is this fully tipping my hand? Or am I still being just, like, playfully saucy about it? Like, oh no, we're not alike in that way. I like to be safe. In a hammock sometimes. Any time now, Samara. My lap is getting very warm. I need you to burst in.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Good line.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games.
I've tipped my hand.
Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Surprise! I feel bad. I feel like I've played with her feelings. I'm sad about it. But apparently I have the charm to resist her big, gorgeous black eyes, so I'm just gonna...
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little...
I'm here with your mumsy. There she is.
Marin.
Mumsy. Oh, ouch.
Mother. Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morinth! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more.
That seems very harsh.
I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
That's really interesting. I can just get Morinth as a squad member instead? It seems like she would violently betray me at the first chance she got unless I was constantly on board with her dark impulses, which honestly sounds fun. It sounds like a damn good time. But I was not expecting to have to choose between them. I have no memory of this. or what the consequences may be. So it's like, if you kill Samara, does Morinth actually join your crew, or does she just betray you and then you're out a squad member? Is what I don't remember. I came here with Samara, and I'd like to keep that relationship intact, but she's wearing a cool-ass outfit. It's all leathers and straps, and you guys keep holding it. I'm thinking, I can't just betray a nice person. I'm sorry, Morinth. In another life, the violent impulses you and I would explore.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster. Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Make it quick. Don't let her suffer. She enjoys it.
I am ready to leave this place.
She does join your crew. That is so cool. I'm not sure I don't remember that part at all. Don't pity Samara. We've already learned. I'm ready to go.
Let's go.
She joins your crew, and you can even romance her, which is arguably a bad idea. Well, with the whole dying thing. Alright, Samara has unlocked a new power. Damage targets nervous or synthetic systems to prevent healing. Restores health and gives a temporary health bonus when the power is used against organics. Reeve also does double damage to armor and barriers. A new outfit for Samara and the assault rifle damage we yanked off of Morinth's walls. Delicious. I'm very curious about the parallel timeline we could create there. It's the aesthetic that Morinth is rocking is really genuinely hard to pass up. If I didn't already make promises to Samara, it could have been. Okay, so is there anything else for me on Omega? I know the one guy we talked to about find a vague data package we had to go off-world for, to like the Citadel in Ilium, perhaps? Citadel, that one's up at the north bit of the galaxy. Garrus, Citadel, Morden, Tuchanka, Jack is their own spot. Yeah, these are all their own thingies. So, good. Citadel and Ilium for that guy. I think we're done with Omega for now. Let us race back to the ship. Maybe we can check out Samara's new outfit before we end for the day, and then we will end for the day. Hooray, hurrah. I don't quite know how to get back other than going through the Vorcha underground. I'm sure there's probably a shortcut. Let's just go through the Vorcha underground, it'll be fine. We go upstairs. It's the parallel timeline that's interesting.
Reports from the slums claim that the plague that incapacitated the residents is now gone.
Alright, upper level, out the front door. We should be right at the docks. Headed to the Normandy, where we will save it, and hopefully we have acquired Samara's loyalty, which will be important going forward. Should we ever require someone with intense biotic abilities.
Come on, let me
Oh, France Miranda? Thank you. I know both of the sessions today have gone past our typical 2-hour mark. I hope you don't mind. And I hope it wasn't too ridiculously saucy for you all. I will not apologize for such things. Ooh, I love that the loyalty outfits all seem to match the same color scheme. That is super cool. Let's do it. Alright. Except for Zaid, who's got his crimson thing going on. So, we still have loyalty missions, obviously, for the entire rest of the crew. I am running out of time to finish this off before Jedi Survivor comes, so I might just have to end up delaying Jedi Survivor, or do a bunch of sessions during the work week this coming week. We'll figure it out. Either way, I want to give Mass Effect its proper due, and I will settle for nothing less. So, thank you very, very much for your time. I guess I will just quickly grab Garrus and Tali so that we can get out of this squad selection menu, which I probably shouldn't have gotten into in the first place, then back to the Normandy. We will leave the criminal underworld, and I will see you soonish. Thank you for all of your time today. Lovely to see you. Have a wonderful Sunday evening, and I will see you back in space next time. Me and Yeoman Kelly Chambers. Smooches.